Welcome back to the vlog. I'm not late today, but it's like I'm barely cutting it close because we've got a meeting right at 10 o'clock and it's like 9:55. So anyway, today I said I would do the Q&A, and so that's the plan. Sorry if the audio's terrible. It's awful outside. It's awful. I feel like I live in the Arctic.
Quiznos.
Quiznos?
Look for the Quiznos?
I said it Quiznos.
Quiznos?
Yeah.
Quiznos.
Because I'm pretty sure our friend Jason said it Quiznos, so I'm just taking his lead.
Quiznos began in Denver, Colorado, a little sub shop just outside the State House.
Wow.
It's Quiznos.
This guy Quiznos. In case you were wondering about my go-to Quiznos sub, it's the chicken carbonara, obligatory shot. To be honest, this chicken carbonara isn't great. I would describe it as barely toasted at all, but it's edible, so I shouldn't complain. So last time in the Q&A, I asked you guys about the Oscars and what you thought the nominee or who should win Best Picture, or who should have won Best Picture because the video came out the day that the Oscars, it was after. I didn't get a whole lot of comments on this, and so it's interesting to know that you guys maybe just aren't quite as interested in the Oscars and stuff like that. Maurizio12 said that he didn't watch the Oscars either, and that a lot of you are just not as interested in movies as you are in like YouTube, right? Like again, the YouTube awards, the video game awards, and things like that. So that makes sense, and I am as well. I mean, I like the Oscars because I like film, but it's certainly not on the top of my list. Like, I didn't watch the Oscars, I watched recaps of the Oscars. Ben at Stags said that he was really glad that Moonlight won and that it was his favorite movie last year, just behind Arrival. And that's what I've heard from a lot of people. Arrival's one of the movies that I haven't seen in this category. I really want to, because I know Green Skull even said that he really liked that show. So I want to check it out, but I actually can't speak to Arrival as much. Mikasa La Kisa Taco says that he really liked Split. The acting in that was really good and on point. Split's another movie I haven't had a chance to see, but I really like M. Night Shyamalan. Like, Unbreakable is one of my favorite films. I love that movie, and so Split is supposed to be sort of similar to it, I've heard, or like has some sort of similarities to Unbreakable in some ways, and so I really want to check it out, but I haven't seen it yet. James Tamblin says that Deadpool should get some major props, and I agree. I love the Deadpool movie, but I find it hard to imagine a world where the Oscars nominate a movie like Deadpool for Best Picture. Alexander Daniel, T. Wheel, and Colin Tho all thought that Rogue One should have taken home the Best Picture award, and while I agree that Rogue One is a really good movie and I liked it a lot, I don't think it's Best Picture caliber. I thought that the story was enjoyable and it was a fun action movie and it had some great sequences. To name two of the Best Picture nominees, Moonlight and La La Land both had, I think, better, more compelling stories and were better, more compelling films than Rogue One. It was a good movie, don't get me wrong. It was just, in my opinion, not Best Picture caliber. RFG Majestic was actually the only person in the comments who said that they really like La La Land, so I imagine it was, if you were watching the Oscars, it would have been really tough to watch that happen. Now I want to share my thoughts on what the Best Picture of the entire Oscars. I really liked La La Land. Not to take anything away from Moonlight, which is a very, very good picture, but I felt like while Moonlight was a great film, La La Land not only had a great story and was a great movie, but it also had a great score. I personally really love musicals. I'm a huge fan of them, obviously, like as a musician and everything. When you can blend film and music and everything else like that, it's great. I really love it. It was a short Q&A because, like I said, I didn't get a lot of comments from you guys, but you know what? You're not watching the Oscars, and that's fair because I'm not a huge fan of the Oscars either. It's more just like I'm trying to, you know, like I said, change around these Q&As and everything, so just trying to get some different perspectives from you guys. All right, well, either way, I gotta go. It's still crazy busy at work, so. So, it's a little late. See, the problem is that now it's too dark outside for me to even film the outro to the vlog, like in the parking lot. The next Q&A video, I wanna go back to the old format of like, I just want you to just comment questions. There's no specific, I'm not gonna ask a question to you, just leave it in the comments of this video, a question you want me, this guy, to answer. It could be about vlogging, you might wanna know about my favorite soup, whatever else. It doesn't matter to me. Just leave a comment with your question and I will answer it in the next Q&A video. I had to cancel the stream even tonight because I worked so late. So either way, we're halfway through the week. It is Wednesday after all, my dudes. Anyway, my name is Jeff Wood. You might know me as Minolta1034. This is the end of the vlog. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.